So here's last year's project with some more upgrades that we've done on it. It's a 2010 Camaro SS. It's a L99 version, automatic. As far as some of the outside upgrades we've done some cross-drilled and slotted rotors and high-performance brakes, front and back on it. A few emblems on the side of the car, Jannetty tuned. It's a tuner back east that does all it. We have a very subtle supercharged thing there, which will obviously tells you what's under the hood of the vehicle. So we'll give it a little start up here so you can hear what it sounds like when it fires up. We have a different exhaust on it. It's Flowmaster American Thunder series. Let's give it a nice growl to it. Go ahead and just pretty hot. You want to pop the hood?
Yep.
Just leave it running. So we'll just take a little look under the hood here. So under the hood we're running a Magnuson Supercharger. Stock on the Charger you're running about 6.5 pounds of boost. We've upgraded the back pulley system to the cog drive, which is putting us right close to about 10.5 to 11 pounds of boost. I've changed out the injectors to the 95-pound injectors. Done a different fuel pump, fuel pressure monitoring system. Running headers on it with off-road pipes, which the catalytic converter deletes on it. K&N intake system. Right now this is tuned, and what it sits now we're probably close to about 720 horse off the crank, which we've upgraded the rear tires on this thing to a DOT approved basically a race and slick. We did the Nitto NT05Rs, which is about as big as we can get on here. We're running a 315/35/20 on a stock wheel, about 35 psi. You can see they're pretty much if you can see that, pretty much a DOT approved slick. Not good for the rain or nothing like that, but when it gets warm outside they hook up quite well and makes a car just that much more fun to drive. So we'll get ready here, we'll do a little run on the car and show you what it's got. So inside the car, what we've done here, we have a Vitesse Motorsports throttle controller, which we can program that from 1 to 9, which will change the throttle body input on it to make it more responsive. We're set points right now, we're running about 4 in manual mode, otherwise it's a little bit too quite aggressive and hard to get traction off of it. We've also taken the paddle shifters off of the back of the wheel, and I've custom made a little button up here in the front here so we can do it with one hand and you can upshift and down. so we're back in the car again after the stuff on the outside. Get a little bit more hearing on it here without the case on the camera. The supercharger with that cog drive belt on it really makes it whine quite a bit more, and there's absolutely no slippage on it. So, and like I said before, previously it boosts the pressure on it. So we're putting out close to about 10.5 to 11 pounds of boost. Just moderately cruising. We're running, you know, somewhere in the 13 to 14 on the air fuel gauge, and we're fully on it. It's tuned. We're right in there at 10.5 to 11.5, where you want to be, so you're not too rich or too lean on it. The tuning was done by Jannetty Racing. Very effective company. They did a fantastic job after about 7 or 8 different data logs and different tunings and stuff on it. Very, very impressive. Those guys know what they're doing. Like I said, the acceleration of the car is quite impressive. Sounds incredible. Flowmaster exhaust on it is just gives it that deep rumble with no cats, and the headers that are on it. The headers are done by Stainless Works. Very, very good quality product, perfect fit, no issues. They recommend doing a kind of a, I guess, silicone or caulking on it instead of a gasket. We actually ordered factory gaskets on it, put factory gaskets back on. It's a good seal. No issues with any of that. This could be one of those, if you stuck a $100 bill up on a dash and tried to grab it during acceleration, more than likely you couldn't do it.